Hey, good morning. So, top of the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Giddy, what up, man? Hey, that's 2 a.m. Prim. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Hey, yeah, with Stomach. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Top of the morning. Crep on wheels. Top of the morning, man. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Hey, make sure y'all give my YouTube channel too, because we're gonna hang out on Instagram for a minute, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, and then we're gonna slide strictly on over to YouTube. Oh yeah, man, 8 a.m. workout for sure. That's one of the things a nigga like to do, man. First thing in the morning is get it jerking. Can't spell classic. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, top of the morning, CC. Right. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Good morning. I'm gonna put my YouTube channel in the bottom, just in the comments right here. That's my YouTube channel in the comments right there. So, yeah, make sure y'all give my my YouTube and subscribe, because we're gonna go strictly to YouTube in a minute. But hell yeah, man, I like to take a time out and welcome everybody to the 5 a.m. club. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, Wednesday, man, middle of the week. Seemed like we was just saying how it was Monday, man. Monday to Wednesday, just that fast, man. Time fly, man. So that's why we got to make the most of it. Make every day count. Every day matter. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, every day count, man. Every day matter. You gotta live it like it's your last. We ain't got time to be bickering over small stuff. We don't got time to be entertaining petty stuff. You know what I mean? Always speak your mind. And oh yes, sir. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're live on YouTube and Facebook too. But YouTube is where we're gonna have it at. YouTube is gonna be our primary destination. But just hang out here, and for some reason I gotta figure out this live setup for StreamYard. They make you redo the Instagram shit every day, so I gotta get a quicker process in doing that. Quicker process and relogging in to Instagram. RIP all day. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Motivational support team. You know what I mean? One of the primary goals and purposes of the 5 a.m. club is to be motivational support to each other. We come here every morning. Some of y'all are either already in the mix, getting things going. Some of us are just starting things. And this is a good way to start your day, waking up early. That's number one for me. The early wake up. I like the early wake up, because usually nobody else is up, which makes this a good time for you to iron out things that you want to accomplish for the day. Simple things as far as how your mode you're gonna set for the day. Control your day. Control your day as much as you can. Jay Hart, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, control your day. This the time of morning where you tell yourself how your day is going to go. You're gonna have a cool day. You're gonna have a mellow day. You're gonna have an exciting day. You're gonna have a thoughtful day. Whatever kind of day it is, you know what I'm saying? You make it happen yourself. Don't let nobody dictate that, control that. Money making Nia. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yes, Jay Hart, I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm gonna put in the comments. I'm gonna put my YouTube channel again. Make sure y'all come on over to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's where we'll be primarily heading in the next. I said we give it another 5 minutes max, and we out of here. We off of this Instagram, and we're going straight to YouTube. So make sure y'all. I put my YouTube channel in the comments. So Jay Hart, Money Making Nia. Make sure y'all go there and subscribe and lock in, because we on this morning mission, and we're gonna figure it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice little. Yeah, 30 minutes, man, and tell me if I'm lying, with stumbling. 30 minutes go by fast. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So sometimes when it comes to the work, we be worried about times and clocks and whatnot, but just get to it because it go by fast. 30 minutes. They get to the point where a 2-hour workout will go by quick if you're really doing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything more than that is ridiculous. But yeah, go by fast, especially 30 minutes. You set your mind to something. You get that nice burn, that nice little perspiration, a little bit of sweat. That's all we really need. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are not trying to be Olympic athletes. Most of us are not here to be Olympic bodybuilders or nothing. Most of us just want a decent fitness level. But whatever your fitness level or type is, a good 30-minute workout is certainly going to add to that. Yeah, it's definitely going to add to that, Yeah, exactly. At least 30 minutes. And more oftentimes than not, when you get into it, that 30 minutes comes so quick, you'd be like, man, I got another 15 in me. I got another, yeah, I like to take walks every now and then. And sometimes I'll take my phone and, I got a 45-minute playlist, make an hour playlist. I think that's a good idea. We should make playlists based on the amount of time, we'd like to work out. That'd be a pretty cool thing, help keep us on track. Yeah. Um, yeah, workouts are definitely important. Uh, we at 5:12, another 3 minutes, and we're gonna shut down this Instagram and go straight to YouTube. So anybody haven't made it to my YouTube channel yet, it's Blaze the God. Blaze, Blaze. And the second word is the God. It's THAGOD. Yeah, yeah, 2 hour playlist, man. And when you make your own playlist, guess what? It's always on time. Every song is the song. Uh, um, it's all motivating. It's all you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Miss J Mac, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, Yeah, well, we got another 2 minutes. Yeah, Miss J Nat, we're gonna go over to my YouTube in a second. So if you haven't got a chance to jot down my YouTube channel, it's Blaze the God. Come on over, subscribe, and we'll be live right there. I'm gonna shut down Instagram in 2 minutes. Um, yeah, yeah, Mo Wade, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. We own it. Yeah, like yeah, with Stumbling Sam, man, make you a nice playlist. 2 hour playlist is a nice list. Cruise through a workout, you know what I mean? I'd say that's a fairly good time, you know. Man. Yeah, I only see a couple of y'all over here on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all come on over here to YouTube because we're going to get cracking, man. Moet, you already know. Some more of it and the whole bowl of it. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tractor on shape. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That fitness is something else, you know. Definitely want to stay tight. It's just an all around good feeling. I notice when I'm working out, when I'm doing, when I'm exercising, I just feel good all the way around. I feel quicker with my thoughts, lighter on my toes. Say every day, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, bro. Uh-huh. So every day, one of our hardest workers over here, man. So every day of getting it in, man. Couple hour workouts daily. Miss Walker, good morning. Good morning. Smiley faces. That's what I'm talking about. That's I know it's mostly the women who do that kind of stuff, but fellas, we gotta adapt some some positive things too. Bright colors. I used to like the dark colors. When I dress, dark colors is cool. It's all good, bro. You still made it in the dope before 15 minutes, man. Everybody get that. um, yeah. As men, man, we gotta start paying more attention to our bodies and minds and how we feel because I used to be into my dark colors. I still like dark colors. So I dress, but I've been really paying attention to the power of happy things, man. That's the reason women keep us smiling because they always got positive vibes, man, smiley faces and perfume and saying sweet stuff to us. And, um, um, bright colors do that too. Sometimes we don't pay attention. Colors, alter our modes and moods and how we feel. So waking up to bright colors, looking at bright colors, wearing bright colors, I've definitely opened up to that over the years for sure. And I definitely care more about how I feel than what somebody else think. You know what I mean? K Walton 44. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. All right, I'm gonna type my YouTube channel one more time over here in Instagram, and then we out of Instagram. We all the way live here on on YouTube. So K Walton, if you haven't subscribed yet, Teflon Dev, we're going over to YouTube, man. I just put my YouTube channel in the comments right now. Y'all come over here to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're live. We're finna get the party going over here. I appreciate everybody showing up. It's the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, this is the time of the superheroes. You know, like I always say, it's only one or two types of superheroes. One that's already got an assignment, and one that's preparing themselves and gearing up for the assignment, whichever you may be. You know, we all got the title. So yeah, so G Kelly, you already know. Yeah, man, I appreciate you with the consistent tap in too. You know, yeah, you're welcome. Jay Michaels, come on over to YouTube. We're going to YouTube right now. My YouTube channel is Blaze the God, BLAZE. Second word, the God, THAGOD. Come on through. We're stumbling. That's funny. All right, we out of here for the Instagram. Instagram, I love y'all. Come to YouTube. That's where the party at. 5 a.m. club. Be there. Yeah. 4.5 years later. Hey, that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know, you still got it. And the fact that you can think about training to prepare for it says that you ain't far from it. So that's dope. You know, stay with it. And it's always cool to do stuff you like, you know. We all done. Yeah. Everything that we do that's positive, you know, it don't got to be the worst. You know, whether it's working out, whether it's eating right. You know, we always think of the worst things in the world. We always think of the most strenuous. Let's get this screen a little bit bigger here. Yeah, we always think of the most strenuous activities. Involvement in these things, and you know, it doesn't have to be that. When it comes to working out, most people don't like it, but find something you like. Some people like roller skating, some people like skateboarding, some people like bicycling, some people enjoy a good walk. You know, some of y'all like basketball, somebody like football, volley, whatever it is you like to do. Find the fun in it, have fun, and do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it, and when you're having fun, the workout part of it is, you know, becomes secondary. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you don't realize you worked out until you all done. You know, so, you know, have fun with whatever you do. You know, I always encourage that. Whatever. First of all, everything we own is positive. So whenever we're doing something, you know, we know it's a good thing, it's positive, but make it fun, enjoy it. With Stumbling 45 said consistency is the toughest part. Absolutely. I think along with consistency, I think something we should do to help with consistency is starting off, make easy goals, achievable goals. And what I mean by that is, you know, tell yourself this next 30 days, not you're going to work out for 45 minutes, but you're going to show up to a workout place, you know, a gym, a park. Your job for the first 30 days, first 2 weeks is to show up. That's your job. You know, if you show up and don't do no working out, you still did your job for the day. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt that you're going to show up to some place where you can work out at and not work out more than once. You know what I'm saying? More than twice. If it does happen, I'm sure it won't happen twice. So half of the job is starting. It's like anything else when it comes to business, when it comes to education. You got to get started. You know, getting started is the thing. So, you know, prepare yourself mentally, you know, put something in front of you that excites you, you know. For me, sometimes I look at old pictures and say, man, I got to get that back. Sometimes pause, but I look at other men, other stars, other athletes, other entertainers, and I say, man, he on this stuff, man. I better get to it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, and I hold those things in front of me, and I keep myself motivated like that. Um, when it comes to eating food, um, even when I'm eating clean, which I try to do most of the time anyway, I don't go all Mrs. Dash, no seasoning. I season all my food, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this: if it don't taste good, you're not gonna eat it. Simple as that. You know, in most cases, we don't care what it does for us. If it doesn't taste good, we're not gonna eat it. So the important thing is for me to eat it. So I gotta do what I gotta do to make it edible. I don't get carried away. I'm not drenching, my food in salt or nothing like that. But I do make it flavorable. Um, yeah, I gotta enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, what am I doing? Hey, 22 in Boston. Hey, speaking of Boston, I talked about this last week. And you know what? I'm probably gonna mention it, at least once a week because um, I've been thinking and talking about this for the last 2 years. Westside Paulie, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, Speaking of Boston, I want to take that drive out there, New England. Um, I said I want to plan a road trip. I think it's about 2 years ago. Me and some buddies of mine, me and my Cuban buddies, took a drive down to New York, and it was a mission. We went to handle some business, so it was pretty cool. We're going to make some money. Right now, I'm thinking about pleasure, so I'm gonna be spending money. But I want to drive down there. I want to go see the fall leaves. I want to drive down there for the fall. Check out the coloration on those leaves, man, and just do some silly childlike shit and have a good time and come on home. I'll probably make a million stops along the way. I'm certain of it. But that's something I want to do, and I want to do it in an RV. I can fly if I want, obviously. But yeah, I want to come down there and chill out. I already did some research. I looked up a lot of spots down there, Boston and whatnot to try out. You know what I mean? To visit, to eat. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep you posted. You already know because my countdown gonna be right here from the 5 a.m. club, and even on the road, we're gonna be working, man. On the road, I'm gonna be whatever's happening at 5 a.m. Y'all know where I'm gonna be at because I'm gonna let you know, man. I'm right here in Washington, man. I'm in yeah, so it's going down. Yeah, October, huh? Yeah, that's around the time of year. hmm Yeah, I want to go down there and get it in. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm excited. I've been thinking about that for a while, so yeah, I think it's about time to make that happen. Um, all right, did we make it half past the hour yet? All right, we almost at the half past the hour. At half past 5, man, we're gonna dive into some good daily practices. Um, I run through about 15 of them, at least 15, 20. We should all have, at least three that we practice daily, three good habits, three habitual things that we like to stick to daily. Y'all already know mine. I keep it simple, as should you. If you're an advanced person, if more complex, you can handle more variety, then definitely feel free to do so. More is always more. And when it comes to personal growth. So my three is I like to get through a gallon of water a day. I like to read 10 pages of a non-fictional book, whatever that may be, and I like to get a 45-minute exercise in at least. So you already know I keep my water real close to me. That exercise, I steal 45 minutes whenever I get a chance. Mental is to physics as physical as 4:1. Yeah. Definitely important being mental. It's definitely important to maintain mental health. Always stay in a good space mentally. Get away from people who don't value your mental space or your mental health, and certainly somebody who doesn't value their own mental health. Um, it's dangerous. I don't care who they are, your brother, your mother, your father, your son. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, get away from them, man. You know, positivity, protecting your peace is a must do at all costs. Uh, oh, I missed that. Line dancing and bowling. Yeah, line dancing and bowling. Yeah. If y'all don't know, you know, bowling is a good time, and it's definitely a workout. Line dancing, I can imagine for sure. Y'all won't catch me in no line dancing no time soon, but if that was something I was interested in, I'd certainly use that as a cheat. um, yeah, so you know, make sure you're around positive people. Um, Most of y'all know me from the show Craig Facts. I'm very fortunate to be a part of such a dynamic group of brothers, man, who are all respectful, are all real, all positive people, all encouraging people. So I feel very fortunate to be around a group like that. Um, that's really awesome. If you have that kind of group, beautiful. Maintain it, keep it together. If you don't have that kind of group, you're off to a good start here, hanging here with us, because you'll form that kind of group. If nothing else, you know, you got it in us at 5 a.m. And then as we grow together, as we build together, you know, we're going to find other people that's close to us, that's around us, who think alike. And, you know, that's where it starts, you know. Hmm. Yeah. 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 So, that's a huge priority to maintain your peace, man, mentally and otherwise. But yeah, we got to stay on it. And how we stay on it is by controlling the things we can, and we definitely got control of the people around us. We definitely got control of the company we keep. The company we keep is a big deal. Um, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Dave said he refused to argue in 2023. I'll walk away first to keep my peace. That's a big thing. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. You know, ain't but 7 of us or something right now anyway, man. Let's, hit that like button. I'm sure all y'all subscribed already, and that's dope. Um, yeah, if you really think about it, we shouldn't have to argue at all. You know, we should not have to argue with not with friends or loved ones. You know what I mean? When you know people got your best interest, when you know people are working toward the same common goal, it shouldn't be an argue. We should only talk um, to further our education. We should only talk to get ahead. We should only discuss things, for the betterment of us. You know, um, yeah. So it shouldn't be no arguing, because we're supposed to be going to the same place, the same direction. So, you know, some people, you share things with. Some people you try to communicate with, and you find them get defensive. If you got friends or partners that's defensive, I want y'all to explain this to them. If they're being defensive, that automatically makes you offensive. So when we talking defense and offense, those are two different teams, because no one team can play both sides of the line at the same time. It don't work like that. So if your partner's defensive, you offensive, that already separate y'all. So put it to your partner like that and see how they feel then. Because if they're okay with being on a different team, then they telling you what it is. Y'all not together. Y'all on different teams. And if that's the case, then you already know what to do. All right. So we have passed the hour. I'm gonna dive into a few, good things to add to your program. Yeah, man, my classes do all kind of cool stuff, man. um, yeah, some positive things that we should be on, man, daily. Um, Number one, you already know number one on my list is always wake up early. You hear 5 a.m. club, you've already achieved that on the natural. 5 a.m. is not a time for the weak. 5 a.m. is a time for the strong. So whether you just getting your mental clarity together to get yourself prepared for the day, or you're already active in the day already, either way it goes, that's, you know what I'm saying? This is a place and a time for the strong. That's it. Um, I always encourage to do a digital detox. A brief digital detox means no phone, no computer, no nothing. Just take some time strictly to and for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to take time for yourself. We so, in such a digital age, we spend a lot of time messing with these devices and letting them take a control of us. And it's always important to take a break from that. Uh, Start your day with calming music. Yeah, that's something I practice too. Sometimes I type in, on my YouTube meditation music. But for the most part, I got different layers of music that I'm interested in anyway. Um, if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't met my woman Sade, y'all can Google her, man, and YouTube her and listen to some of her music. Um, she's been around forever, man, and a beautiful woman, beautiful voice, and she's always calming for me. I love Sade personally. It's a few. I like a lot of people, but she's easy for me to do in the morning. She's easy for me to do anytime, but in the morning for sure, it's nice, it's soothing, it's calming. It's a woman's voice. Um, she symbolized a lot of things for me too. Very feminine, very womanly, but at the same time, powerful and in control. And that's how I view a woman. I view women as very, very, very powerful beings, very, very, intellectual people, and of course, I love them feminine. So she symbolizes that to the max for me. Um, have a morning workout routine. I don't care what it is. Have a morning workout routine. It's nothing more important than getting your brain going, stimulating your mind uh, early in the morning. Plus, it really helps you think faster. Not that you got to be race thinking, but it's the quicker you can think on your toes, the better you are for whatever you got going. Eat a healthy breakfast. If you can't control your full day's intake, the very first thing you put in your body to start your day should be something important to you. So if nothing else at that time, you should put something helpful, nutritional, something to give you a little bit of something extra to get your day going. Meditate. Everybody got their own form of meditation. Take a minute, whatever yours is, and get it in. Daily journals. I encourage daily journals for sure. Practice gratitude. There's people in the world who work solely for gratitude, who do stuff, not for you to pay them back, not for you to be a part of their team, but they solely work for gratitude. That's their form of payment. They go through their day doing plenty of good deeds, and they love it when people appreciate who they are. So let's practice gratitude for sure, all the time. Um, choose 3 goals to prioritize daily. Choose 3 goals to prioritize daily. Give yourself a checklist. Make sure it's simple, not baby, but simple, so that you can definitely get through it. And then slowly add to it, or slowly make alterations as necessary. Um, Read up on your industry. I'm always going to talk about that. Whatever y'all into, whatever it is, read up on it. This is the information age, so you always got the internet. There's YouTube University. Whatever you want to do, read up on your industry. Always know where you're going, where you could go, changes projected in the field that you're in, or just be on top of stuff, especially things that's related to you. With stumbling said, get a good night's sleep. Um, Absolutely. That's at the bottom of my list. I mean, that's the last thing that I mentioned, I should say, not the bottom of my list. It's the last thing I mentioned, but it's one of the first things that I recognize is very important to get a good night's sleep as often as possible, as much as possible. So, yeah, that's definitely important. Um, uh, Consume motivational content. Consuming motivational content is very important. If you hear at 5 o'clock every morning, then that part is done. That's all we about here is motivation. Um, so if you hear that part is already done, but you don't have to limit yourself to just this motivational content. There's other motivational content that you can use to add to your day, but certainly make that a part of your ritual. Um, Surround yourself with optimistic people. That's another thing that you've accomplished by showing up here, period. Everybody here is optimistic. Everybody here is a positive, because this is just a positive space. Um, I do afternoon shows, I do evening shows, and it's not to say there's not positive people there, but during those times, it's a free for all. You get a wide array of different people for different reasons. But trust me, the only people here at 5 in the morning with us are positive people. You know what I mean? People who got something to do or people who want something to do. So we're all the same. Um, Block out our calendar, make time in our calendar. If you don't got a calendar, you ain't important. If you don't have, to block and make time for things, you're not important. And everybody here is important. So don't worry about what you block your calendar out for. Just make sure you're blocking it out. You're blocking it out to have a meeting. I don't give a damn if it's your uncle you're meeting with, your nephew, your niece, your daughter, son. You gotta have meetings. You gotta have meetings with yourself. You gotta have discussions with yourself. Uh, um, you know, so always project positivity on yourself. See yourself as the best you. Pencil in time to relax. Very big on that. I recommend 2 90-minute full body massages a week. If that's not feasible, which is not for most people, get it in once, twice a month, whatever you got to do. Um, Move your body throughout the day. Some people drive trucks, buses, trains, planes, and automobiles, whatever it is. Try to stay in motion. Um, Keep your space organized and clean. Be social more often, and take time for self-care. Taking time for self-care is very, very important because I, I can't think of anybody in this world that's more important than that person right there. You. Nobody's more important than you. So always take time for self-care. Make sure you're on top of yourself. Um, that is a huge deal. Huge deal. Taking time for self. So I encourage everybody to do that for sure. Yeah, man. So shit, man. Good morning again. How y'all feeling out there? Anybody got anything exciting going on this week? Anybody got anything they want to share? Um, Anybody got any words of encouragement? Anything of interest? Um, yeah, this is a good time to share it, man. Put it out there in the universe, and yeah, chop it up about it, or we can just marinate on it and think it into existence. January 15th, we're releasing. We're starting the full RDL, the Roast Domino League. So if any of y'all play dominoes, if any of you guys enjoy dominoes or just enjoy good content, period, we got the Roast Domino League. It's gonna be hilarious. I mean, it's gonna be fun. Um, man, Craig Smith, Boo Capone, Slink Johnson, Brent Taylor, Roz, Autobots. You already know the whole Craig Fat crew, Uncle Todd, Dewan. It's man, it's gonna be a good time, man, and just a lot of roasting going on. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and check that out. It's gonna be on the Caffeine Network. Obviously, I'm gonna have clips and excerpts right here on my YouTube channel. Yeah. You seen the preview yesterday. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's going down. We got the Craps League. If any of y'all watch Craig Facts, we started the show off yesterday, shooting craps. Just having a good time, man. You know, that's what it's all about for us. Uh, Having a good time, building and creating things that y'all could interact with. We like to interact with the people, man, because we feel like um, we are the common people, and we just feel like we overlooked or ignored a lot of the times. So we want to create stuff for people like us, and y'all are what we consider people like us. So we do things for us. Um, yeah, World Eating Federation tag team. Yeah, man, me and Dewan would be a good tag team. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. You know, we constantly creating. Yeah. Uh, I'm sure it's waiting for Craig to buy it. Oh yeah. Hey man, Craig, I cracked them all yesterday, man, on them dice, man. Craig couldn't feed himself after I licked him, after I took all his money out there, man. uh, yeah, it was a good time, man. We just having fun in there. Yeah, man. It's been a pretty awesome ride. It's been exciting, you know. Yeah. You know, yeah. This is definitely a special group. You know. Yeah. You know, Craig, a special dude. I learned a lot from this dude, man. And it's a trip because me and Craig got 20 plus years. But you know, the way I grew up, I grew up in LA, South Central, and and I think the climate I came up in was very cutthroat. So I was the oldest, of four, and me and my brother went to different schools. My sisters was way younger. Um, um, so I grew up very, to myself about myself and maneuvering how I maneuver. So you know, hitting adulthood, I learned that there's different types of men, different types of people, different types of different everything. So Craig and him was, one of the dudes who came up, in groups, man. Even though he an only child, the family dynamic, his upbringing is really different, man. It's rooted in, pages from the man plan. You know what I'm saying? His father was there, a strict father, a stern father, but there. You know what I mean? And that wasn't the case for me. So I had to learn a lot of stuff later on in the street. But yeah, these guys are really good friends, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you meet other brothers, man, that show you the power and the meaning of friendship, that's a big deal. The ones that got your back under all circumstances, the one that got your back, period, no matter what. So that's pretty dope, and I really appreciate the group of guys I work with, man, for sharing and showing me that that's possible and sharing it with me. The storm, we good down here, Super Dave. Um, we had some good rain these last few days, but it definitely stopped yesterday. And yeah, it didn't get that bad. We didn't have the flood. And I heard down there where y'all at, man, there was power outages and all kind of craziness. But yeah, man, I'm blessed to have such a dynamic group of guys, man. And yeah, we all genuinely care about each other, man. We all not the same. We don't all agree with each other, but we all love each other. We all respect each other, and as men, that's all you could ask for. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Good group of dudes, man. Craig, D, D with it. Um, man, man, we always seem to be there for each other. We always seem to, you know, be at the right place at the right time in terms of, you know, a fellowship and, you know, leaning on each other. So that's pretty dope. Uh, yeah, man, I heard it's terrible down there, man. Sacramento, and yeah, man, trees blowing down. Yeah, yeah, I heard it's pretty rough out there. But I hope you know. I hope y'all you know y'all fare pretty well, man. I hope it don't get too crazy. But I mean, we need this water, but you know we don't need it that bad to you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hearing it's pretty crazy out there. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. So how's the barbecue business going, man? You still queuing or what? What you doing, man? You catering? You working on the building? Truck? What's going on with the barbecue, brother? Yeah, I'm looking to you for that kind of stuff because I thought about it a million times. Uh, I haven't got to it and probably won't, but you know, I'll still be interested to know how it go. Uh, oh yeah, Todd Show, yeah, Show is hilarious, man. Show was on my jacket yesterday, man. And yeah, if y'all don't fuck with DJ Show, man, DJ Show is just you know, I don't know where he come up with some of that shit sometime, man. The guy is just hilarious, hilarious. But yeah, yeah, slow motion. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Right now, just getting it together, focusing on your health, huh? Well, that's cool, man. We definitely championing you here, man. Keep us posted, you know. So you know, whatever that procedure going down, man, we had you in our thoughts and prayers. And yeah, yeah, man. We definitely rooting for you and your success, man, and your health venture. We don't call it weight loss; it's a health venture because that's what it's all about. Health. It's not about getting down to certain numbers. Um, you know, looking a certain way. You know, how we feel is more important than anything. So, yeah, yeah. Catering is dope, man. Catering is even better because I like that. It's a little more personal. You know, build that calendar up, fill it up, and you know, do controlled work. So that's pretty dope. That is pretty exciting, man. Um, man, let's talk about y'all ain't got nothing. Let's talk about some habits of rich people, man. You know, so um, if we ain't there yet, which most of us aren't, we should at least discuss and talk about some of their habits because we will be there. And once we do get there, you know, we want to enjoy it. What do I think the best way to strengthen your inner circle? Um, y'all gonna hear me say this time and time again whenever it comes to building anything outside of us. You know, we always got to start with ourselves. So when it comes to building your inner circle, um, again, always measure yourself, always tighten yourself up, always make sure you are the version of you like to be, and then accept nothing less of that of people around you. You know, once you're comfortable with who you are and in your lane, um, the people who belong next to you will be there. You know, you'll bump into them to them at the places where you do what you like to do. So if you're a person all about your fitness and health, you know, while you on your fitness journey, you're gonna bump into people at the health food store. You're gonna bump into people that you see regular at that gym. Um, if you're all about you know, I don't know, literature and reading. You know, when you go buy your books at the bookstore, when you order your books, you know, from a certain place, you're gonna notice people who gonna notice the same titles that you notice, same authors that you know that you recognize. You'll just naturally gravitate toward each other, but you have to be, firm in who you are, and then like-minded people, you'll start noticing them. You don't even got to go nowhere different necessarily. You just got to, change the prescription on your glasses, and then you'll be able to see things that have always been right there in front of you a lot more clearly. So I think that's a good step to, strengthening your inner circle. Um, yeah, the more you understand about you, the easier it is, to understand others. You know, um, yeah, as tight as my circle is, as much as I, praise those group of guys that I work with, that I spend a lot of time with. Um, we're not perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but we're strong. We have faults, we make mistakes. It happens. Yeah, we're strong, and we all, our common goals is what keep us bonded. You know what I mean? Our bottom line is what keep us bonded, and keep us grounded, because we all, chasing the same thing, and we want to have it and go about it in very similar ways. So, uh, Raharu, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. I ain't seen you in a while, man. I think, unless you got another name on the gram, man, I think I seen you last, man, on the script. Top of the morning to you. Congratulations. And I'm glad you're here, brother. Hmm. Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's definitely important to keep your inner circle tight. But yeah, let's talk about some of the habits that rich people got, man. Because even if none of us are there, we all want to be there. And if not, we should at least know how they maneuver. Um, One of the things that rich people do is they're frugal. They're very frugal. A lot of people, trip off of that. They're like, man, this rich person, why they didn't just go all out with that? Or why they didn't tip me all this money? Or why they didn't share and blah, blah, blah. How do you think they became rich? By giving away all their money? You know what I'm saying? You think they got rich being, extra generous with their bread? It don't work like that. Um, Another thing that rich people do is they keep their housing costs low. Um, they never overspend when it comes to their housing. They never buy a house more than three times what they worth. So we got to pay attention to things like that. You know what I'm saying? Living within our means. I know it's hard sometimes because we come from the back, and we've been to have nots for so long that when we get a chance to actually do some having, you know what I mean? We want to do it to the fullest, but we got to keep housing costs low. It's just a proven fact. This is one of the things that rich people master. You know, um, um, Rich people also don't budget. You know, rich people don't budget. They exercise self control. When your mind, you know, is the reason that you make a certain amount of money. When your mind is the reason that you make it to a certain level, you trust that mind. You know what I mean? And you trust it to continue to guide you as it always and already has to get you where you want to go. So that's important. Self control. Rich people always got side hustles. Extra streams of income. Uh, there's not very many jobs these days that'll pay you like you want to be paid. There's not very many jobs that'll treat us the way we truly desire to be treated. So, in order to really gain a certain level of success or comfort, personally, you have to invest, and there's different levels of investments, different types of investments, but you have to be willing to take on some side hustles, do a little bit of gambling, if you will. Um, One of the best investments is real estate, but a lot of times, we got to build up to that. That's usually one of those things that come once you got a decent amount of income already. But you invest in real estate for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? There's tons of reasons to invest in real estate. It's a positive cash flow, the appreciation, of houses, in terms of value. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really like that. That's one of the number one things on people's portfolio, that determines, the level of financial state. You know what I mean? Tax advantages. That's obviously a big deal. You know what I mean? With property, you got big tax advantages. You play games like that. Um, Something else rich people into, uh, low cost index funds. And these is, I know a few people who are up there, so I pick their brain every now and then. I just jot down some things. So some of the things that they tell me about. But low cost index funds, they say is cool because it keeps you from being locked down and glued to one particular stock. You're part of a big group, and the cost is low, and you got plenty of options. You know what I'm saying? And those kind of stocks, they're broadly diversified. So it's different from individual stock. You know what I mean? So you have a better chance of winning, a better chance of being successful. Um, yeah, that's a big deal. Um, what else? Another big consensus that I picked up from these guys are, they don't follow the crowd. That was a big one for me, because I had a problem with that. Me being so different in thought, me being so different in action. Sometimes you question yourself. Sometimes you say, am I going too far with this different thing? Am I going against the grain? Am I being difficult? And those are natural thoughts that occur. But no. All the rich people, that I talk to, you can pick it up in every successful conversation from any successful person. They don't follow crowds. You know, I've always felt that it's very important that when it comes to business. Kabibi, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, even though it's about 6. Um, uh, One thing that I notice about the people who are successful or are rich is that they're not really big on competing. You know what I mean? They're not big in competing. They're more into creating, and that makes all the sense in the world for me. Um, there's so many people doing so many things. You got friends doing this. People who doing that, and a lot of us be like, "Hey, I want to do that too." I want to make some money doing that too. I can be a part of that. I can, that's cool if it's something that's in your lane. Have at it. Have at it. But more oftentimes than not, you'll have a better time creating. So instead of competing with people, create. Because when you're creating, that's a brand new lane. And even if it's faults or flaws in that lane, um, by the time you or anybody figure it out, you already paid off of it. You know what I mean? And if you want to live there, tighten it up. If you don't, you done made your money, get off and get on to something next. But yeah, don't compete, create. Create is a good habit. So, um, the people who make it in this world are not the people who complain about circumstances and situations not lining up for them. The people who get on in this world, the people who, when they don't have a situation, when they don't have a title, when they don't have something in their lane, they make it. They create it. You know what I mean? They create it. So yeah, that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make it happen. You got to make it happen, and everybody's capable of doing it. Me and my car business. Um, a lot of people, and it even tripped me out. I mean, when they're talking about me, they be like, man, Blaze knows so much. I mean, yeah, I've heard people say, man, yeah, man, Blaze, I don't know, a veteran mechanic or this or that, or they just, I never said that to them. They just automatically assume that I've been doing this 30 years or so. And I'm just like, I haven't. I pay a lot of attention. Whenever I'm into something, I do a lot of study and research, and I really get hands-on. I'm an action hero. Um, so, people naturally pick up on that. You know what I mean, and they're associated with good, with greatness. So, one of the biggest things I'd say about myself is the best and biggest thing that I notice about myself is I know my own weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know where I'm dumb at. That's the brightest thing about me. So wherever I'm weak at, wherever I'm less knowledgeable at, you know, I supplement that with whatever I need. You know what I'm saying? I find the person to give me the information. I pass off that particular stage of work, whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying, to make it happen. I make it happen because the bottom line is the bottom line. It's getting the job done. Jay Jemison, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, even though we rolled over into the 6 o'clock hour. Shout out to Texas, man. Fort Worth in the building. Love y'all, man. Texas. Y'all already know how we feel about Texas. We get so much love out there. Um, yeah, yeah. So we got to stay focused, man. All right, y'all. It's that hour, man. It's 6 o'clock. Uh, I wish y'all a prosperous day. I hope y'all are able to get through your day the way you see it. Yeah, definitely don't let nobody control your day. Y'all take control of your own day, your own mood, your own feelings. Um, yeah, y'all give yourself some goals to accomplish daily goals. At least three. I always run down my three to y'all. Like I said, to work out at least 45 minutes, and that's in any shape, form, or fashion. Drink a gallon of water and read at least 10 pages of a non-fictional book. Those are my three. You can borrow my three, or you can, come up with your own. But definitely have three daily habits, and stay positive. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I look forward to this, man, every morning, man. Monday through Friday, we're right here at the 5 a.m. club. And y'all mark my words. We are going to be something. We're going to be somebody. And, I have no doubt about that. You know what I'm saying? Because we already got the early ingredients of winners. All of us are up for whatever reason. All of us are tuned in right here. This is not I ain't here talking about basketball, football. I'm not here talking about the latest TV show that everybody tuned in. I'm here talking about self improvement. I'm here talking about positivity, man. I'm here talking about networking. We got to network with each other. We got to help build each other up and make each other great. So for you to be here to hear about that says something about you. You know what I mean? So shout out to all of y'all. As a matter of fact, that's how we're gonna do this. Y'all already know my slogan, Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. But at the 5 a.m. club, it's gonna be the one time where I'm gonna take a step back from me and then shout out to y'all every morning, man. So yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. It's gonna be time for fans, friends, and family love, man. And yeah, y'all stay active, y'all stay diligent. And yeah, if anything y'all need, man, if anything I can do for y'all, don't hesitate. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate all the subscriptions. Share this, man. And if it's anybody else that's like-minded like us, if it's anybody else who interested in building themselves, man, being positive, networking, sharing thoughts and ideas, they're gonna gravitate to it. We're not worried about the people who don't. So again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all stay tuned. The Caffeine Network. I appreciate y'all following me on Creative Facts. The Domino League is coming up soon. January 15th, the Roast Domino League. The Crap League. We're gonna have the Craps League too in a minute. Yeah, so y'all stay tuned, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. Divine Bebop, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Although we out of here, come back tomorrow morning, man, 5 a.m. Appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'll be on the script pretty soon. Next week, Tuesday, I'm bringing y'all the script, man. So Next week, Tuesday at 8:30. If anything changes, I'll let y'all know. But Tuesday at 8:30, the script right here with Blaze, man. And we're going to get into it, man. We're going to really be on it. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all rocking out with me. And y'all holler backwards. Peace.